doing a Sagittarius daily. You got the Five of Swords here. The Star. So I feel like you could have been just fussing. You could have just been running your mouth, talking cold cash shit to someone. Probably, if you're a woman, probably to a man. If you're a man, maybe a woman was talking cold cash shit to you. Because this lady, she took this man heat off. His body laying there on the floor. It's kind of like finish her or finish him type energy. Damn. I don't know, but it looked like you might be healing something with a person who you're beefing with. Or it's going to be an opportunity to heal something with the person that you're beefing with. Because it's like some type of clarity or truth or healing or enlightenment coming to a situation that brings wish fulfillment. The Eight of Pentacles. Why the fuck I started hearing Let Her Cook by Glorilla? So maybe like it's some type of communication issue. Maybe if you were to listen to this person or this like communication, y'all both gotta listen and y'all both gotta talk, right? So maybe if you were to work with this person or even a different person, for somebody, you finish somebody, okay, now you're moving on to a situation where working with them or working with somebody else, communicating clearly could bring some type of healing or wish fulfillment into your life, according to what the cards is talking about. For somebody else, you're getting a yes answer. So I'm clarifying the Five of Swords with the Seven of Swords that just jumped out to the side. The Star clarified by the Queen of the Queen of Swords is clarifying the Star. Don't ask what's funny, because a lot of shit is funny, but I'm just going to keep reading. The Ten of Pentacles at the bottom, right? It shows, basically, you're either a very solid person who stands 10 toes down with yourself, your beliefs, your child, your children, your family, your connections or whatever. Like, you're a very loyal, stand-up, solid person. Or there's someone who will want to keep you in their life for the rest of their life, apparently, according to what these cards is talking about. So, like I said, didn't I say some type of communication could lead to healing? The Queen of Swords is all about communicating clearly about facts. That means talking and listening, because she's upright. So I really don't see her as a bitch here or like cold-hearted. I'm seeing her as intuitive, fact straight, and I just feel like it's talking about like what could bring healing to a situation. Or you could be having wish fulfillment with a person who is very honest, very intuitive, very smart, and brings healing energy into your life, according to what the cards is talking about. Then the Ace of Swords, another card about communication with the Eight of Pentacles. So it's talking about working on communication. For somebody else, you're getting communication that's going to excite you and bring you news worth celebrating when it comes to work or money. Okay. The Lovers. Justice. So, for somebody who got wish fulfillment coming with a lover, or for somebody, this could be like a marriage, or if it's not a marriage, it's like coming to an agreement with a person that's beneficial for everybody involved. And it says, she carries a sword and scales, but she does not want to kill you. She just wants to give you what you deserve. So for somebody, you could be fighting against a person or a situation with the Seven of Swords, because you feel like, or it's a lot of like lying going on. So whether you cut that person off or you just said your piece or whatever, you still have wish fulfillment coming in towards you, whether it's with a different person or in a different area of your life, because the Lovers can talk about a path being cleared. So for somebody, you're receiving good karma when it comes to a path, a career path, a business, or a lover, according to what the cards is talking about. You talking about, bitch? No. Sorry, I just got distracted because I just had a conversation like, why did I say that? Why did I say that out loud? Let me focus. Three of Pentacles. I don't know. It kind of look like you being able to work with somebody. It could be another fire sign. You also have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. It don't matter the sign. All the elements is here except for water. But either way, it shows working together as a team with someone or with multiple people is going to lead you to having more stability or more, I want to say more confidence. And it shows a vision being able to be made reality, which the star talks about that anyway. So, honor, leadership, ultimate masculine energy. So for somebody, if you're feminine, it could be like a masculine energy that you should follow, because it's kind of like the person's trying to take you towards the light or towards healing or toward wish fulfillment. If you are a feminine energy, you're not following any fucking body, but you're being guided down a certain path. It's telling you taking that path, even though it's like some work that needs to be done, or it seems like you're being defeated, or it seems like something was stolen from you. Staying on the path you're being guided to go down, because the star, he does show that you get direct, clear downloads, spiritual messages. So I just feel like staying the course when it comes to a path will lead to a lot of progress. It will lead to a person or people like catching on. So you will have like hidden allies come out the woodwork, or a person or people wanting to collaborate, or maybe it's like people wanting to pay for your services, because this could be like transactional. But either way, it shows something growing, you being proud of yourself that you honored your vision in the near future. Hopefully I'm making sense. But the main card that came out for y'all is a yes card, wish fulfillment. That's even like a good omen when it comes to healing, if you're trying to heal or fix something within yourself or whatever. This could talk about public recognition, but it also is just saying that something is going to be successful. Of course, I mean, that's objective with successful, but like the star. Okay, so duty had called, and it's like, well, when I was doing that first part, it was like 10 a.m. Now it's like 8 p.m., but I'm gonna finish. I was pretty much done with that part. But it shows you're going to receive a blessing in spite of some childish hoes trying to keep you in the dark, or trying to keep you operating from a low vibration. It's like some shadow bitches trying to be in your life, or like, you know, lurking, like shadows. They just be lurking, stalking, childish hoes, who it seems like they bring negativity or dark clouds, or I don't know. It shows you're receiving a blessing in spite of that. I feel like some childish shows try to betray you. This could be people who was in your life or people who was never in your life. Like, the star is obviously like a bright light. So the light attracts darkness. So like if it's dark all around you, I'm just thinking of like a firefly. We call them lightning bugs. They in the dark. So obviously things in the dark will notice a light. So it's kind of like somebody wanted to betray you, or actually betrayed you, was a childish hoe or collective group of childish hoes. But it's saying you will receive a blessing. Their first impression, you are not alone. Right. False twin, sacrificial lamb. So somebody who is your fake twin or fake person try to make it a sacrificial lamb and send her spiritually dead. Case closed. This person could be same sex or opposite sex, trying to destiny swap. So if it's a lover, I mean, they could have tried to literally be, or maybe they repeat you, or like take on your energy. I don't know. Starseed just fell on the floor. That's weird. Somebody was dealing with the person who tried to copy you. But it's saying you're one of one, basically. You're a starseed, apparently. So, I don't know. Why is this person? Oh, it showed up to let you know that this person is spiritually dead. Case closed. So they're like a zombie. So they're normally like trying to feed off other people out in the world. Trying to turn people to one of them. Whatever that means. It was in reverse who's coming your way. So I feel like this person might try to come your way. But they have the right idea, wrong bitch. But he loves to look at you. Okay. Some soulless individual. Lord. This person could be trying to make you nervous, or somebody else is. These are just extra clues, hints, messages. It says spiritual work is paying off. But when I first sat down and looked at this Five of Swords, Star, Eight of Pentacles, it's kind of like somebody could be lying, or somebody feels like you're defeated, or somebody think you don't know what they're doing, because the Seven of Swords came out before. Somebody think that you believe a lie or something. Let them believe that shit. That's what that's saying. The Eight of Pentacles is in the angel message position, saying keep working on what you're working on. A craft, a business, schedule, whatever you work on. And it's going to turn into some type of wish fulfillment to the point where this looks petty, whatever this is that somebody's trying to do. Whether it's argue with you, or defeat you, or lie to you, or steal from you. I feel like in the future with the star there, it's too small to get stuck on. Somebody wants you to get stuck in the Five of Swords with them. Like going back and forth. No, I'm big. No, you're... No, like... Children. That's why Childish Rose came out. So I say instead of getting stuck in that energy, just focus on what you want to build or work on, or what you're being guided to build or work on. And it's going to be some type of cycle of fertility. You came to the earth driven by insatiable desire. Oh, I need some water. What else? Let me get a question from here. I'm gonna use marker, but I didn't do it yet. Who is your soulmate, Lord Jesus? Okay. If this is for you, you'll know. If it's not, I think you'll know that too. Pride, perspective. Okay, so currently in a situation where whoever your soulmate is, you're being prideful, or they're being prideful, and you're seeing yourself as better off without this person, feeling like it's over. You could have had an epiphany that somebody is a karmic soulmate. Damn, that's the current situation with a soulmate. But this karmic is stalking you. Karmic relationships, resentment triggers perception, intensity, and letting go, turmoil, fleeting. Okay, watching, looking, perception, stalking, because they're an emotional storm. Somebody, turmoil, unstable, and affected. And what came out? Soulmates. That is weird. Twin flame. So this could be what's coming towards somebody. Okay. That was the current situation with a soulmate. Coming towards you, it says, because after lighthearted adapt, finding out and change, things come into light and heal. It makes me feel like it's time to go to the next part, which is the future. That was the current energy. And what came out was self-growth, self-focus, soul-finding, and beauty. So kind of look in family and passion. Damn, at the bottom is teddy bear. Interested in you, blooming, romance, flirting, want to date. And then you have abundance. So, currently you might be still being affected somehow by a karmic who has a lot of pride, who stalks the fuck out of you. But in the future, it says you're coming together with somebody who contributes to your growth and focus. Somebody who is beautiful on the inside and outside, versus you focusing on yourself, becoming more beautiful, coming into a family where there's passion and abundance, apparently. So, damn. Messages for Sagittarius. Something's telling me not even read from this book. I'm gonna get the other one. I just don't feel it. That shit feels so weird. Root girl, the disowned self, hidden beauty. You might be hiding your beauty is up there, or maybe you was in a situation where you had to like live under a prideful karmic person. I don't know. At some point you could have disowned yourself before, or somebody could want you to disown yourself or hide your beauty. It said the need for acceptance and love. Root girl sits shivering, unclean and naked in the base of a tree of the self. She is unloved, unwanted, and shunned for her deformities. She has no home, but is safe burrowing underground to dwell near the nearest roots of the sacred tree. Who is she? Could this urchin be the one part of you that, regenerated, can lead you to a wholeness and true purpose? This is a part of you, the embodiment of a deeply flawed perception of your failures, manifesting as guilt and shame. When you project any emotion or instinct that you've learned to repress or deem unnatural, it's this homeless child self crying for attention, affection, or acceptance or love. You want to lash out, ignore it, push it aside, all the while refusing to acknowledge it. Okay, but if you would only look into the root girl's eyes and see the beauty and the unmet need, your unmet need, you will realize that this part of you asks for compassion and understanding. This part of you was born. I'm laughing because I had to go get it for a reason. Because why was it talking about beauty and beauty came out? But whatever. Okay, you will realize that this part of you asks you for compassion and understanding. This part of you was born when you were wounded and were conditioned to believe you're not whole, that your expression of self is somehow too much or too little. You may have even inherited this character from ancestors. Okay. It actually says creature. You may have inherited this creature from ancestors. However, it was this child self came to be curled up at the roots of your sacred tree self. It's time to welcome her into your arms. When you do so, everything you've been searching for becomes illuminated and your path lightens up with renewed purpose. When you come to love Root Girl and claim her as your own, accepting her in your humanity, she is transformed just as you are. Then all manner of magic begins to arrive in abundant forms. It says, look for the beauty. So, I don't know. Maybe, because with the Five of Swords, it's starting you out, and then that card, that karmic relationship coming up for a current situation or part, you might be looking at the bed, even though good is coming or available to you, or or you can have it or create it. I don't know. But the last thing it says is look for the beauty. So hopefully it reaches who's meant for it. Thanks for watching. Bye.